What is up, everybody? Welcome back to, I believe this is episode 13 of Songs for Breakfast. 13 episodes. We've talked about, this will be 13 songs. How cool is that? I took last week off. Monday was a holiday, so I took last week off. If the Monday is a holiday, I probably will take it off. Just, kind of like a little break. But never fret, I have returned with a new song. This song, the one I wanted to do this week, is silly. And it's fun. And that's the whole point of it. It's silly and it's fun. Konami, the game company, announced that they were remaking Metal Gear Solid 3. And because I got so excited after hearing they were remaking Metal Gear Solid 3, I plugged in my PlayStation 3 and I started playing the original. And what struck me while playing the original was just how good and fun the theme song was. So I thought this week I wanted to do something sort of silly and fun, so thanks to Konami's announcement and the fact that I'm extremely excited about the remake of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, I want to talk about the Metal Gear Solid 3 theme song this week. This song is really literal. It's a very literal theme song. It has the feel of like a 1960s James Bond theme, and it's brilliantly portrayed by Cynthia Harrell. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. I've only ever read it. But it's performed by her brilliantly. And while this theme is a little silly, maybe the best word for it is campy, but it's one of my favorite theme songs, if not my favorite theme song. And it's likely to my favorite game, so I just want to jump right into the first verse. Probably won't be a long episode. It's not a very long song. It's a theme song to a video game, so of course it's not very long. But let's jump into the first verse. So the first verse says, "What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme." So, like I said, it's pretty literal. It's all pretty literal. It's talking about the thrill of loving a dangerous man. He moves in the night, sneaking around. The Metal Gear games are stealth action adventure games. You move in darkness and stay hid. That's what you do. It's the whole objective. So now she's searching and wishes to be with this dangerous man. She's afraid, but she perceives him as the best, right? He's just the best at what he does. He's supreme. In this instance, Naked Snake, or Snake as he is known, is the best at what he does on his covert mission. So that kind of sums up that first verse there. Then we have this huge chorus that pretty much all 30-something gamers know. The chorus that is the big part that they always play in the trailers, and they always play. It's the part that you hear that makes you think Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. It says, "I give my life, not for honor, but for you, Snake Eater. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you, Snake Eater. I'm still in a dream, Snake Eater." So, that's the chorus. It's the big part. It's the part everybody knows. So now she's saying that she's willing to give her life for this man, but not something for honor, right? She's willing to give it up for him because Snake, in this case, Snake. For her, there's just no one else. She uses crime like espionage and treason to get close to him, but it all feels like a dream in his presence. He's a snake eater, literally. You eat animals in the game, including snakes, to keep your stamina and your health up. Right? So he's literally a snake eater. So she's saying snake eater, and that's what he is, even though his name is Snake. I didn't think about that. His name is Snake. But he's also the snake eater. Maybe this is a reference to some sort of depreciation, like he does these, throughout the course of the game you do these things and you kind of get beaten down and disillusioned. So maybe he is Snake, he eats snakes, but he's also being eaten by this scenario. So I hadn't really thought of that. That's not even in the script, right? But that I hadn't really thought about that until now. So that's kind of an interesting way to look at it. But after that chorus, we go to the second verse, which is, "Someday you'll go through the rain. Someday you feed on a tree frog. It's an ordeal, the trial to survive, for the day we see new light." What I love about this verse is how it's directly in relation to how you play the game. Sometimes you do encounter rain and move through water. Sometimes you do have to eat a tree frog to regain stamina. The whole thing isn't an ordeal. It's a trial to make it through and survive it. But you will come out alive on the other side. So this verse is very literal as to how the game is played, the concept of the game, how the game is done. So I thought that was really, really cool. Then you have the huge chorus again, and it's so much fun. I just love it. It's always a treat to hear it, and I hum it to myself like all the time. Like I sing it to myself at work, I hum it to myself at work. It's just fun. But the song ends with "I'm still in a dream, Snake Eater," and then it whispers "Snake Eater." It feels like a dream to the vocalist, to the singer, to the person whose point of view this is from. It's all very surreal, and at moments that's exactly how the game feels. At moments the game itself is actually very, very surreal. So I think this is just one of my favorite theme songs, if not my favorite game. It may be my favorite theme song. So hopefully, if you play the game, you love it as much as I do. If you've not played the game, look it up and give it a listen. It's a lot of fun. It's a fun little campy 1960s James Bond-esque thing. So it's actually pretty cool. Do you have a favorite theme song? What about your favorite video game? Do you have a favorite video game? Let me know how you feel about Snake Eater or anything else by emailing me at songsforbreakfast@gmail.com. And as always, take care of yourself, take care of each other,